All right, good evening, Jackets fans, and welcome to the Mid-Am District's Game 1 tonight against Armstrong. And I cannot state how big of a game tonight is, as well as the rest of this weekend. This is what you play for, is an opportunity to go to nationals. And it starts here tonight as the Jackets take on a nemesis they have yet to defeat this year in the Armstrong Arrows. The Jackets will have almost everybody healthy here tonight. They will have one player unavailable tonight, and that is Kaylin Cupp. Kaylin is home with the flu, so we hope for Kaylin to get better and get back with us as soon as she can. But we're also down our head coach. So Coach John Markle, also under the weather as well. He is not available tonight. We have Coach Emily Moorsdorf here running the bench for the Jackets. But this one here is the big one here. The Jackets will play Armstrong right out of the gate. If they can get a victory tonight, they can pretty much control their own destiny going forward with the next 3 games. It starts right here tonight. 4-game weekend. 1 today, 2 tomorrow, 1 Saturday. If you finish in the top 2, you get an invite to the USA Hockey Nationals in East Lansing, Michigan. So that's what's at stake this weekend. So the Jackets know what they need to do tonight, but also the Armstrong Arrows also know what they need to do tonight, as they are looking to get to nationals as well. Of course, the heavy favorite this weekend is Steel City. As usual, they are going to be the team to beat. But if you can beat the other teams, you give yourself a great opportunity to advance the nationals. So we'll see what the Jackets have tonight. Hopefully it is the same team we saw in Nashville and not the team we've seen the last couple weekends. Speaking of the last outing, I apologize. My daughter was not well, and she was not able to play. But nonetheless, we're back here, and we're going to bring you all the action this weekend. So we've got Day, Taylor, and Lemmerbrock, along with Prawl, Falk, and we have Claret Hill in between the pipes. So we are underway, and Prawl will fire that one out of play, and 5 seconds in, we'll have a break. So there will be an ice cut. I'm not sure if they're doing an ice cut in between each period or if it's just going to be between the second and third, but we'll keep you posted on that. But we also will have 17-minute periods, and we'll also have 2-minute penalties. So that's where we stand. As this one's loose, this one comes out front. Hill will stick that one away. Lemmerbrock tries to chip it up and out of the zone, but thrown back in by the Arrows, and now it's picked up by Taylor, who will chip it out. That one will come all the way down, but will not go for an icing. Miller's got it now for Armstrong. She'll stop. She'll be picked up by Day, but now another Arrow picks that one off, and they will get it out of the zone and will be offside. So 16-17 left here in the first. Here comes Davies, here comes Talibi, and here comes Crick along with Lingle and Hatem. Crick will take this neutral zone draw, and this one will be punched out to Lingle, who will dump it in to the Armstrong zone. Armstrong will give chase. Battled for it behind the Armstrong goal. Two arrows, two Jackets battling, and Armstrong will come out with it. They look to clear the zone, but that one's cut off by Crick. She'll throw it back in where Talibi's got it. Talibi centering pass, can't connect with Davies. Lingle can't keep it in. Now this one gets loose. Pitched in by the Arrows. Now it will be picked up by Davies, and she will throw it and clear the zone, and Armstrong will turn and dump it back in. Now this is Morris driving in with it, but she is cut off. Talibi has it, but she loses it. That one, and she's going to go to the box, and the Jackets with an early penalty with 15-16 left here in the first. Jackets will be shorthanded. Armstrong will be going on the power play. So part of your game tonight, you need to be smart, not take any unnecessary penalties, and that was an unnecessary penalty. So Day is out there right now, along with Bestranson, Weaver, and looks like it's Busick. This one is controlled by the Jackets. Bestranson tries to clear the zone. Valeri's going to keep it in. Centering past the Miller. Now it's over to Tudak. She will swing and miss. Now back out to Tudak. Now she's going to throw it back out to Miller. And that shot actually go behind the goal. Trying to center it. That one's cut off. Out to Tudak now. She will probably recycle it. She will. And this one is picked up with minute 25 left on the Talibi ladder. She's going to drive right in, and no one picked her up, but that shot is wide. Now Busick will battle Miller along the far boards. Thrown back in where Bestranson's going to get it. She will be able to clear the zone, and that will go down for an icing, but they get the zone cleared, and with 1:08 left on the Talibi Minor and 14:23 left in the period. The Jackets will bring out, it looks like Williams, Taylor, Prawl, and Falk. This one is kept in by Weibel. Weibel will dump it back in. Now she'll throw it all the way in where Prawl's going to chase after it. She will battle along the far boards, thrown back in by Armstrong. Now this one's loose. Williams can't clear it. Dumped back in by Armstrong. We got 42 seconds left on the PK. And now picked up by Armstrong. They'll circle around with it. And they will fire it over to Weibel. Weibel's shot is patted aside by Hill. That one's thrown all the way across. Morris will dump it back behind the goal. This one's loose out front. Morris! No! Hill's able to keep it under the pads. So good save by Claire Hill with 15 seconds left on the PK. 13:30 left in the period. Jackets trying to kill off this penalty, and that's the difference here. When you got a 2-minute PK, that's a lot more work than a minute 30. So that's why you cannot get these penalties. Thomas, Meek, Hatem, and Lingle out right now for the Jackets. Meek will take the draw and tie it up, and now it'll be Tudak coming out with it. She'll get it out to Lewis. Lewis's shot is blocked. Back out to Lewis. 2-1. Jackets are full strength, so Jackets kill the first penalty. This one battled Lingle and Florak with it. Fuchs will dump it back over to Flork. She'll throw it out to Tudak. And now right back to Tudak. That centering pass is turned away. Jackets now need to try to set up some offense. Meek's going to step up here and try to break this one up. She does. Thomas is able to clear the zone. Or I'm sorry, that's Busick with it. This one is thrown right back in by Fuchs. So now it's a foot race for it where Hatem will get there first. She'll throw it up to the near boards. Lewis turns it back in for Armstrong. All the way around. It'll be picked up by Lingle. Lingle tries to get it up to Busick. Thrown back in by Armstrong. And this one's out, but no one's there. And now this one will sneak out of the zone, and Armstrong will have to reset with 12:20 left in the first. This one loose. Thomas is going to pick it up now and battled along the far boards here. Flork's going to almost sneak in with it. Now it's turned away. Guntram has it now. She will dump it down into the Jacket zone. Haydom's going to have to chase it. Haydom, she is cut off. She can't get any speed going. Now she gets it back. And is she going to draw a penalty? That one is going to be on Armstrong. They're going to get an interference, I believe. So 11:46 left in the first. The Jackets will now have a shot on the power play, as Taylor will go to the box for Armstrong for interference. I got to tell you, it looked like they were just going for the puck, so not sure about the call, but we'll take the break here. They've got Day, Taylor, Lemmerbrock, Davies, and Prawl out there. That shot by Prawl is turned away. Now this one is out to the Prawl. She's got it. She's going to throw it back to Lemmerbrock, who finds Davies. Davies shot. That one off the blocker. Lemmerbrock's got it now. She will throw it out to Prawl. Set up to Davies. Davies back to Prawl. All the way over to Taylor. Taylor's got it now. She'll find Davies, and with a minute and a half left, that one is picked up by, not sure it was, I think it was Morris. That was a great play by her to knock that one loose, and now the Jackets will have to reset. That one's thrown all the way down and picked up and thrown in by the Arrows. Now Day's got it. Day's going to find Taylor, but he can't connect. Now Taylor will swing around with it with a minute 5 left. And that one's thrown down and now picked up by Davies. Davies is met by Tudak. Battled for it along the far boards. Lemmerbrock has it. Jackets can't get it back into the zone. Finally Taylor, but she can't control it. And sloppy play on the power play here by the Jackets with 45 seconds left on the Taylor minor. Now Lemmerbrock loses her edge. She goes down. Fuchs will dump it back in. Jackets need to get something going here. They got an early couple shot attempts, but have not done anything since. Now this one's dumped in. Guntram has it. She will throw it all the way out. And now it's Ginn with it. Ginn's got it. That shot is going to go right into the breadbasket of Hill and held onto with 14 seconds left on the power play and 10 minutes left exactly in the first. So Jackets started off strong on the power play, but once Morris made the good play and knocking the puck out of the zone, it was the Jackets just a matter of trying to scramble to get it back down into the zone. Now Bestranson's going to race down with it. She will throw it in and on goal, and it'll be held on to by LeGrand with 4 seconds left on the Taylor minor for Armstrong. So barring a quick shot off the faceoff here, the Jackets are going to fail on their power play attempt. Crick will take this one, and she'll be locked up. Bestranson shot. Trying to redirect it was Talibi. Armstrong full strength now. Miller will throw it up now, and Thomas out there with the Jackets. That one will get by Weaver, and Bestranson's going to race down after it. She will pick it up. So both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Bestranson will grab this one, but now it's picked up by Guntram. Guntram's going to drive in with it. Her shot, she kind of whiffs on it. Crick can't clear the zone. Talibi will, though. And Morris will race it down and pick it up for Armstrong. That one's cut off by Crick. Crick centering pass all the way across, no one there. Busick will throw it back into the corner. And this one is out and picked up by Morris. She gets by Haydom. Now Lingle's back, though. She will go down, and this one will be loose. Still loose. Knocked out by Haydom all the way down for an icing with 8:41 left here in the first. That was a good icing by Haydom. The Jackets were kind of scrambling there. She just saw the puck out front and smacked it out of the zone. So Jackets right now have Meek, Williams, Busick out there along with Hayden and Lingle. Lingle's got it now for the Jackets. Now it will be just out of the zone and now brought in. This one's thrown all the way out. Up by Landau. Now it is loose. Busick can't clear the zone, and it's kept in by Morris. And she will throw it around. A swing and a miss on that one, and that will clear the zone. And now Armstrong will have to touch up again, as that one's thrown out by Lingle, and Weibel has it now. And Armstrong will reset here. That one's thrown in, picked up by Lingle again. Lingle will jump it out of the zone. Here comes Floric now. Floric with a head of steam, but that's cut off by Lingle. Lingle trying to get it up out of the zone, but she is cut off. Now here comes Fuchs. Fuchs is going to drive into the zone. She finds Floric. Floric turns, tries to get a shot off. That one's turned away by Day. Now here's Taylor turning and burning. This one's lost, though. Now can she get it back, as Lewis lost the control of it. Lewis does a good job of getting it back, and the Armstrong will clear the zone as Falk's out there now. She's trying to hit a streaking Day, but they can't connect. Dumped in by Fuchs. Fuchs is going to race in. That shot's blocked by Prahl. And then the next shot is wide. Day will battle. Now here comes Prahl. Prahl's going to come up with it. She's got Taylor. One-on-one. Taylor's shot right into the glove of LeGrand. She'll just hold on to it with 6:58 left here in the first. It'll be Day, Taylor, Lemmerbrock, Prahl, and Falk staying out for the Jackets. Day will take the offensive zone draw here. And this will be controlled by the Arrows. They look to clear the zone, and that one is dumped out all the way across. Thrown back in by Prahl. It's picked up by Lemmerbrock, who finds shot. Day wide. Now it's Taylor, with it. Taylor's going to turn and throw it up to Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock, will she try to short the? That one's poked away. Now it's picked up, and we got a penalty, though. We got a trip, so 6:28 left here in the first period. The Jackets will get another penalty, or a power play opportunity, as Guntram is going to the box for tripping. So Day, Lemmerbrock, Prahl, Davies, Taylor. That was the power play line on the first effort, in which the Jackets had a couple shots, but then just could not get it back down into the zone. Let's see if they can keep it down here, and they do. Day wins the draw. Prahl's got it. She's going to find Davies. Davies shot. That one's kind of an off-speed shot. Trying to clear it, but Davies gets there, and then it's thrown out by Morris, and now Prahl will have to chase it down. She will pick it up, and she will throw it all the way across where Taylor has it. Taylor's going to leave it for Day. Day to Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock brings it into the zone. Shot just high. Chase down. Taylor getting there. Battling over in the corner with Morris. Loose puck now picked up by Day. Day's going to find Lemmerbrock. Her shot. That one's loose. Bouncing puck. Trying to clear it. Kept in by Davies. Davies shot. Redirected. Taylor. That shot. No. Turned away. Now Prahl has it. 1:10 left on the power play. That one chipped away. Day's going to get it back to Taylor. Taylor will leave it to Prahl. Prahl finds Davies. Davies shot. That one's wide. Day's got it. Trying to short side it. No, and it's held on to. 56 seconds left on the power play. 5:24 in the period. Jackets good looks this power play. But LeGrand able just to get enough on a couple of them to turn them away. Now we got Crick, Thomas, Talibi out there with Bestranson and Hayden. This one battled for, and it's going to be thrown out to Hayden. Hayden will wind a shot. That one's blocked. Crick's got it now. She will throw it around behind Talibi. She'll go all the way around. Hayden can't get there. That will clear the zone with 35 seconds left on the power play. Hayden will circle around. She will throw it. That one's cut off by Tudak. And now it's Jackets are kind of bunched together. Got to spread out a little bit. That's a lot easier to defend when you got everybody in one spot. So 12 seconds left on the power play. Haydom's going to throw one off the back of Thomas. And now it'll be picked up by Thomas. 3, 2, 1. This one is now off. Armstrong is full strength. Jackets 0 for 2 early on the power play. Now this one blocked by Thomas. She will battle behind a goal with Ginn back there. And a lot of digging. Now it's loose. Now Armstrong will come out with it. This one out to Falk. She will have to go offside with 4:02 left in the first. Williams will skate out now and join Meek and Busick. Falk and Prawl. And this one is controlled by Armstrong. And it's Guntram chasing after it, but she's met with Williams back there. Now Guntram will get it back. She will flip it up, and now here comes Armstrong racing out. Morris has it. She will dump it into the zone, and they will chase after it. This one blocked by Prawl. Picked up now. Guntram has it. She will throw it up. That one's blocked by Busick. She clears the zone. Miller will have to race back and get it now for Armstrong with 3:28 left in the first. This one's thrown up out of the zone. Here comes Morris. Morris has Seifert with her. She tries to get it to Seifert. That one's turned away by Falk. Falk will come after it now. She will flip it out, and that one will go all the way down for an icing. Got to keep your head up there. You had a wing out there, and Busick tried to hit her and avoid the icing, but this one goes all the way down, and now Haydom, Lingle, Lemmerbrock, Day, and Taylor will skate out with 3:09 left here in the first. This one is controlled by the Jackets. Haydom can't control it, though. Battled for it now, and centering pass turned away. Lingle's going to go after it. She will flip it up to Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock centers it. No one's there for the Jackets. Turn and shot. That one will roll right on to the glove of Hill, and she'll just hold on to it with 2:50 left here in the first. This one controlled by the Jackets. Lingle tries to throw it out. Now Day will battle on the far boards. Still loose, battled out, and then picked up by Armstrong, thrown in. Haydom will boot it out. Kept in by Weibel. Now Taylor's got an opportunity here. She gets by one. She's got it. She cannot get it on the back of her stick, but she is not, and it is penalty coming up on Armstrong. Now here comes Lingle. Shot, thrown in. Picked up by Day. Day can't hold on to it, and with 2:16 left in the first, the Jackets will have their third power play opportunity. As this one is we're going to say a trip, but we don't know who it's on yet. So trip on, it looks like Zahorchak for the Arrows is going into the box. So here we go again. Jackets. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left here in the first. Day, Lemmerbrock, Taylor, Pearl, and Davies out again. Maybe third time's a charm here for the Jackets on the power play. So. Yeah, forgot to bring that up. Sorry, everybody. I forgot to bring the scoreboard up. But good thing was there's no score, so you didn't miss anything. So it would look the same as the start of the game here. So Jackets, well, we got some conversation going on here between the officials. Now we're ready, I think. So here we go. Day will take this face-off here. And it'll be controlled by the Jackets. Prawl has it now. She's going to get it over to Davies. Davies shot. That one is almost redirected by Lemmerbrock. Now Day's going to find Davies out at the point. Davies throws it over to Taylor. Taylor's got it now. Taylor's shot is blocked. Taylor will find Davies. Over to Prawl. Shot wide. Day can't redirect it. Now this one's out front. LeGrand will find it and hold on to it with 1:34 left on the power play and 1:50 left in the period. Oh, and they're going to say it's bringing it out of the zone. I don't know why they're bringing it out of the zone, but don't know what happened there. But so we'll have a neutral zone face-off there. I just thought LeGrand picked up the puck and held on to it. I thought that was the end of the play, but Jackets will win this one back. Davies is going to get it. She will circle around with it. She's going to flip it up to Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock to Day. Day's going to chip it out, but that one's a little too slow, and that one's picked off, but Davies is able to keep it in. Now Day's got it. She chips it up to Taylor. Taylor finds Day. Day's looking. Shot. She tries a tough angle shot, and LeGrand's able to grab it under the arm and hold on to it with 1:10 left here in the first period, or on the power play, 1:26 in the period. Swing controlled by the Jackets again. Day's got it. She's going to leave it to Prawl. Prawl finds Davies. Davies drives in. Shot low. That one's turned away by LeGrand. I think she got a pad on it. That one's kept in by Prawl. Good hustle by the Prawl, but that one's thrown out by Florick. And now it'll be chased down by Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock will leave it for Davies with 48 seconds left on the power play. Day finds Taylor. Taylor's going to race into the zone now. She's going to try to get around, and LeGrand will easily glove that one and hold on to it. 55.3 seconds left in the period. 39 seconds left on the Zohorchak tripping minor. That has put the Jackets on the power play. Crick, Thomas, Talibi, Hayden, and Bestranson out there now. This one is controlled by Armstrong. They look to clear the zone. That one's cut off by Bestranson. Can Talibi get there? She cannot. That one's thrown out by Weibel, and now Hayden has it. Hayden will find Crick. 23 seconds left on the power play. Weibel cuts her off and throws it around. Bestranson will be there for the Jackets. She kicks it up, and now it's trying to be flipped out of the zone. Kept in by Hayden. 10 seconds left on the power play. Weibel throws it out, and the Jackets will have to reset. This one is dumped in by Hayden. Penalty over. Armstrong full strength. Jackets 0 for 3 on the power play here in the first. 9 seconds left in the period. That one's dumped back in by Hayden. Let's just keep it down here, and let's go to the next period with a tie game here. So we have done it. So through one period of play, there is no score between the Jackets and the Arrows. Good action both ways. Armstrong, 1 penalty. 0 for 1 on their power play effort. Jackets, meanwhile, get 3 opportunities but fail on all 3. And so that's kind of where we stand right now. So it doesn't look like there's going to be an ice cut. So we'll be right back here in just a second. All right, getting ready here for period number 2. We got no score here. And it's big games when the alums make their way back here, and we've got a couple of alums in the stands tonight as Lauren Miller and Molly Bensky are both here root on the Jackets, along with former assistant coach Megan Skelly. So it's good to see them here and supporting the Jackets. So here we go. Jackets will be going left to right now as we start the second period. This one is dumped in by Kinchlow for the Arrows, and Prawl will try to throw it back out, and that one will come all the way out. Valeri has it. She will dump it back in. That'll come all the way around and be picked up by Prawl. Prawl with some ice. She tries to hit Talibi with it. Actually, she hits her in the back with it. Now loose puck picked up by Falk. Falk's going to race in with it. Falk will chip it on in, and now it will be picked up by the Arrows. Thomas trying to cut that one off. This one comes all the way out to the blue line. Prawl keeps it in for the Jackets. She'll dump it in where Seifert will get it. She'll throw it around the far boards. Thomas has it now. Trying to get it out the creek, but that one's picked off. And this one is out. Morris out on the run for it. This one's picked off almost by Morris again. That shot's turned away by Hill. Loose puck now found by Falk. Hill doesn't have her stick. So the Jackets need to clear the zone and get it down there, and they do. Good job by Falk. Now this one's picked up by the Arrows. They look to break out here as Kinchlow trying to race after it. Floric has it now. Floric will bring it into the Jacket zone. That one is turned away by Prawl. Loose puck picked up by Prawl. Now this one's out to Miller. Miller will hit. Her pass is cut off by Busick. Here comes Meek now with it. Sydney Meek drives in. She is knocked off the puck. Hayden has it, and that one will roll in, and Jackets are offsides with 15-17 left here in the second period. So Meek, Williams, and Busick out there right now for the Jackets, along with Hayden and Lingle. This one is controlled by Armstrong. They will dump it out. Floric is going to drive in with it. Loose puck dumped in by Tudak. Floric will leave it for Tudak now with 15:05 left here in the second. This one is cut off by Meek. This one comes all the way through, and it'll be chased down, by the Arrows. Now a battle for it on the far boards. Picked up by Fuchs. Fuchs' centering pass will be picked up by Meek. Meek's going to get out of the zone, but now she'll turn it over as Miller will turn and throw it back in, but Floric was offsides, and 14:41 left in the second. Jackets will get a fresh 5 on the ice as Day, Taylor, Lemmerbrock will skate out with Bestranson and Weaver. Day will take the center ice face off, and it will go all the way down into the Jacket zone. Weaver's going to have to get rid of it, but she can't. Taylor has it now. Taylor will circle the... That one's out front, and that one just could not get a stick on it, so it was a wide open goal opportunity for Armstrong. They just couldn't get the stick on it. Now it's back behind the goal. And it will be picked up and brought out of the zone. Now here comes the Arrows. They're racing after it now. And that one's thrown out. And this one is picked up by Zahorchak. She's going to battle with Weaver. That one comes out. And it's Schmitz. And it's over to Miller. Weibel's shot is high. Now it's a loose puck. Almost! Someone got a stick on it, was able to turn that one away. Can Taylor get there? She does. Shot wide. Now here come the Jackets. They're trying to race in there. Day chips it up. No, it's Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock will throw it up here now. 13:30 left here in the second. Taylor gets over there. Might be out of gas, though, after that sprint for the puck. This one's going to be picked up now by the Arrows, and they look to clear the zone. That one is cut off by Davies, but now it'll be thrown out. Morris gets a stick on it to avoid the icing. Now she tries to center it. That one's out front. And Hill will find it with 13:08. So opportunities that time for Armstrong. They were able to get a couple looks at an open goal. One, they just could not get the stick on it. And then the second time, I think it was Lemmerbrock who might have got enough on it for the Jackets to turn it away, but we're still scoreless here as the Jackets look to try to clear the zone, and now it is picked up by the Arrows. Florek has it behind the goal. She's looking for a centering pass, trying to hit Fuchs. That one's short side. Hill will gobble it up and hold on to it. 12:52 left in the second. Jackets have Prahl, Falk, Crick, Talibi, and Davies out there right now. Davies is going to take the draw. And this one will be controlled by the Arrows. Valeri's going to find Lewis. Lewis will dump it down behind the goal where Fuchs will pick it up. Florek looking for a centering pass. That one's picked off by Crick, but she turns it right back over. Thrown in. Shot wide by Fuchs. Now this one is finally cleared by the Jackets. Valeri there playing safety though. But offsides Armstrong with 12:27 left here in a second. We'll have a center ice face-off here. Crick will take this one, and they will control it. But that one's picked off by Taylor now. She will not get there with it. Shot turned away by Hill. Can Davies get there? She's battling 1-on-2 right now, and it will be Davies coming out with it. Now she'll chip it around. Davies is trying to clear the zone on her own. She needs a little help here. This one's going to bounce out. So Horchak's going to get it now. She's met by two Jackets back there. Now it's thrown right back in by Taylor, and this one all the way around where Prahl's going to pick it up. Battle for it on the near boards here. And it comes out to Miller now. Miller will throw it across. Falk's going to get there. Falk will wind up and just fire it out of the zone. They're going to say it was tipped, so no icing, so that's a huge benefit for the Jackets. As Arrows will clear the zone quickly. Thomas out now for the Jackets. Talibi and Crick still out there. Hayden and Lingle, so they're out there with some fresh D. Battled for it along the far boards. Talibi out there for a long shift with Crick. That one's chipped out. They need to come off the ice. Talibi finally skates off. Busick out there. Crick's going to stay out there for now. Now she's skating off with 10:55 left here in a second. Hayden's got it. Now she'll circle around with it. She will throw it out. Thomas can't control it. Shermatz will throw it back in for the Arrows, but now Lingle will pick it off. Loose puck. Lingle trying to flip it over to Thomas. Can't get it there. Meek out there now. She will battle. Morris and Meek, the battle of the nines here on the near board. Now it's a loose puck now thrown in, and Shermatz will get it, and she will throw it over to Weibel, I believe, and she'll find Seifert with offside on the Arrows as Seifert made a turn on the blue line, and Morris crossed a little too early. So 10:13 left in the second. Jackets will go with Williams out there along with Day and Taylor. Stranson and Weaver. This one battled for, picked up by Weaver. She'll chip it into the neutral zone. Valeri has it. She will find Fuchs with it. Fuchs trying to hit Florek. Good move by Florek. She's able to get it into the zone. And now a centering pass is cut off by Weaver. Puck battled for. Day's got it. She gets it to Williams. Williams can't control it, though. Back comes Fuchs. She finds Florek behind the goal. Florek centering pass will come all the way through. Valeri's got it. That shot will be redirected over to the far corner. Battled for it now, and Fuchs will lose it to Day. Day's got it. She chips it up to Williams. Williams trying to get it to Taylor. Can't get it out now. The Jackets will have to work again to get the zone cleared. This one's loose. Williams and Tudak will battle Bestranson's got it. She tries to backhand it out. Valeri throws it right back in. Almost redirected by Floric. Now it's thrown out to Tudek. That shot is held onto by Hill with 9:10 left here in the second. Jackets get a fresh 5 back on the ice. Crick, Talibi, Davies will come out with Prawl and Falk. Now it's controlled by the Arrows, but they can't keep it in. It's a race for it now. Guntram will be able to cut it off, though, and throw it back up. Now it's Tudak racing into it's Taylor with it. She's racing into the zone with it. Loose puck out here. Crick trying to clear it up the near boards here. She's battling Zahorchak with it. Davies has it. Davies looking for somebody. She will flip it out, but it's kept in by Zahorchak. Her shot. Blockered aside by Hill. Right back out now. Dumped in by Miller. Taylor's got it. She loses it, though, as Prawl will knock it away. And now Davies is going to try to flip it up to Crick. They can't connect, but they'll wave off icing. Miller's going to get it now. Miller will be throwing around to the far boards where Ginn has it now. That one will be cleared all the way out to center ice. Collected by Prawl and dumped back in with 8:05 left here in the second. Loose puck. Oh, a turnover opportunity, but LeGrand on top of it, and she will grab it and hold on to it with 8:02 left. So big opportunity there for the Jackets as the puck was turned over right in front of the Armstrong goal. But Crick can't capitalize on it. LeGrand had good positioning and was able to gobble that one up and hold on to it. Meek Busick Thomas out right now with Lingle and Hayden. This one is cleared out of the zone. Morris is going to chip it up. And now it's chipped back by Hayden. Now here comes Thomas. She's going to dump it in. Battle for it. Weibel will turn away with it. Can't clear the zone though. Hayden. Her shot blocked. Thomas out front, and LeGrand will just hold on to it with 7:38 left in the second period. And this one is controlled. Shermatz has it now. She's looking to clear the zone. She will find Morris. Morris will dump it out of the zone. Lingle is going to have to go after it. Seifert got a head of steam here. Now Seifert's going to get it. She will chip it over to Kinchlow. Kinchlow will dump it back in. Loose puck. Shot turned away by Hill, and that one slips in. And that was just laziness on the Jackets there. Just a lazy defensive play, and that leads to the first goal of the game with 7:14 left here in the second. Kinchlow gets the goal for the Arrows. So puck was just sitting out there, and no Jackets make an effort to get to it. And Kinchlow, after her initial shot attempt, just gets it back again and throws it on goal, and it sneaks in past Hill. So Jackets will have to dig out of a 1-0 deficit here. They got Day, Lemmerbrock, and Williams out there right now, along with Bestranson and Weaver. So this one is now controlled by the Arrows. They try to clear the zone. Thrown back in by Weaver, trying to get it to Lemmerbrock, but Tudak has it. She will throw it around. It's Williams cutting it off for the Jackets. That shot on goal. LeGrand will grab it and hold on to it with 6:48 left here in the second period. So Kinchlow breaks the ice here for the Arrows and gives them the 1-0 edge here. Jackets will have to start drawing up some offense here to get back in this thing. This one is thrown back to Weaver. Bestranson will find Williams, battled for it over there on the far boards. Bestranson will step up. She gets it to Williams. Williams' pass is blocked. Loose puck. Can Weaver step up? She does. Kept in. battled for and then finally cleared. Florak has it. She is cut off by Limmerbrock at center ice. But here comes Armstrong. They will throw it in. Weaver gets it now. Weaver will chip it back out of the zone. Lewis will chase it down for the Arrows. 6:10 left here in the first. This one will come all the way out. Weaver is going to stop it. She will try to turn it back today. Heavy traffic go. Now Davies in. Davies will battle, but it's Horchak now with it for Armstrong. This one loose. Here comes Taylor. Taylor's got it. She's going to get by Weaver, but Davies will cut her off now with 5:45 left here in the second. Battled for it. That one's wide. Now this one, there's a penalty. And Jackets are going to be short-handed. A roughing on Bestranson with 5:31 left into the second period.
That's the weakest roughing call ever.
So for the second time tonight, the Jackets are short-handed. And they will go with Crick, Talibi, Praw, and Falk on the PK here. So Bestranson, 2 minutes for roughing. This one is controlled by the Arrows. Florak has it. She'll get it out to Valeri, but Valeri couldn't keep it into the zone. And they will have to reset here as that one's thrown back in. Falk will immediately throw it back out. And the Arrows will have to reset here. 5:10 left in the second. That one's cut off by Crick. Loose puck out of the zone by Talibi. Valeri's got it now. She's going to back up with it. They will reset with minute 26 left here on the Bestranson Minor. Here comes Tudak. Her shot wide. Loose puck. Falk's able to get there. She tries to clear the zone. Shermatz will throw it back into the zone, though. This one is picked up by Fuchs now. She finds Flork. Flork back to Fuchs with just over a minute on the PK for the Jackets. Valeri has it now. She will skate around with it. She will throw it back out. She finds Fuchs. Fuchs will circle around with it. Now Tudak has it. That one is wide. Flork has it. She throws it to Fuchs. 44 seconds left. Valeri winds up. That one's blocked by Crick. Shermatz will step up. She'll dump it back in with Flork. Armstrong just controlling this power play right now. And now it's Valeri with it. She will find Fuchs. Or is that two? That's Tutak right there. Oh, that's right. That is Fuchs. I get them mixed up with the close numbers sometime. Tudak drive. Her shot is wide. Now Fuchs has it. She tries a centering pass. That one's cut off. 10 seconds left on the PK. Here's Shermath. She can't get a shot off. Here comes Crick. They'll clear the zone. They will kill the penalty. And that one will go down, and they will go for an icing with 3:29 left in the second. Jackets kill off their second penalty. So both teams 0 for on the power play. Armstrong 0 for 2. Jackets 0 for 3. Here comes Meek Busick Thomas in with Lingle and Hayden. And this one controlled by the Arrows, and that shot by Miller comes all the way in, and Hill holds on to it. 3:24 left in the second. Now this one is loose. Lingle has it. Lingle is going to be picked off, though, by a ton of Arrows back there. And now it's a battle for it on the boards. Lingle, now this one will squirt out to Hayden. Hayden's going to get going with it. She will clear the zone. She races through center ice. She gets into the Armstrong zone. She will throw it all the way in. This one's loose. Picked up by Thomas. She tries a short side backhander. LeGrand able to get over and glove it and hold on to it with 2:52 left. So good hustle by Hayden, and Thomas was able to pick up the loose puck. She tries the backhand flip short side. LeGrand cuts that one off and then jumps on it to hold on to it here. Jackets will keep Meek, Busick, Thomas out there, but Weaver and Bestranson now on defense. Now this one picked up by Thomas. She'll lose it, though. She battles Miller for it. Meek's got it. She's going to hold on to it. She'll throw it out to the point, and this one will get cleared by Kinchlow for the Arrows. Bestranson will chase it down with 2.5 minutes left here in the period. She almost turns it over. Jackets trying to get the zone cleared. They do. Thomas forgets the puck. Loose puck, and they say offside, though. So offside, 2:21 left. Here comes some fresh skaters for the Jackets. This one is going to be, I see Lemmerbrock, I see Williams, and I see Taylor. So that'll be the Jackets 3 here, along with Bestranson and Weaver. This one is picked up by Bestranson, but now cut off. Now she clears the zone. Weibel has it. She will lose it to Taylor. Taylor has it. Taylor shot. That one's turned away by LeGrand. And what do we have here? We got a dislodged goal, I believe. Dislodged goal, and we got a whistle here. 2:04 left. And Jackets will get some fresh defense out there. Prawl and Falk will skate out now. This one is controlled by the Arrows, but cut off by Lemmerbrock. Taylor tries to get there, but it will be cleared out. As Fuchs will get it now. She gets it back to Tudak, and they will bring it up to center ice and into the Jacket zone. Tudak, she is cut off, loose puck, and that one's turned away by Hill. Good pad save by Hill there. Shermatt throws it right back in, blocked by Prawl. Puck's loose. Fuchs centering pass, that'll go all the way through, and now Weibel trying to cut off Taylor, and she does. That puck will come out to Fuchs now at center ice, and now what do we have? And we got a penalty on Armstrong, so 1:23 left in the second. Florak's going in the box. I didn't see what it was for. It was roughing, so 2 minutes for roughing for Florak. 1:23 left in the second period. The Jackets will be on the power play for the rest of this period, unless, of course, they put one in the back of the net. But if they fail to do so by the end of this period, they will start off with a short power play in the third. Of course, we will have an ice cut after this period, so we'll be stepping away after the second period, and it'll be a longer break than normal, but that's for an ice cut. And then we will be back for period number 3. So the Jackets get the power play opportunity here. This is their 4th opportunity on the power play. They have Day, Lemmerbrock, Talibi, Davies, and Prawl out there right now. Day will take this draw here. And it will be controlled by the Arrows, and it will be picked up and kept in by Davies. Davies gets through a couple. Her shot into the glove of LeGrand. 1:08 left in the period. 1:46 left on the power play. This one controlled by the Jackets. Davies has it now. She'll swing around with it. She'll lose it, though. This one's thrown out, and Day can't glove it and hold on to it. And we're under a minute here in a period. This one thrown over to Prawl. Prawl's going to find Davies. Davies tried to leave it for Day. She wasn't ready for it. Now she gets it back. Day's going to swing in with it. Now it's turned away. Prawl's got it. Prawl's going to bring it into the zone. She fires. That one's high. She'll race after it, though. She gets it back. 37 seconds left in the period. Lemmerbrock's going to collect it. She finds Day. Day leaves it for Davies. That shot blocked. Loose. Prawl out front trying to get it. Now it's turned up to ice, picked off by Davies. She gets it back in. Her shot. And loose. And finally, a whistle's blown with 18.5 seconds left in the period. 56 seconds left on the power play. See if the Jackets can get one more effort here before the end of this period to try to get this thing tied up going into the long break before the third. They are going to send out Taylor, Crick, Thomas, Prawl, and Bestranson. This one controlled by the Jackets, the Arrows. Battled for it, though, now. Loose puck. It's picked up by Taylor. Taylor's going to find Prawl. Prawl's shot is blocked. Just over 5 seconds left. Will the Jackets get one more off? Bestranson, that one's blocked, and that will do it. So 2 periods in the books. The Jackets find themselves trailing 1-0. They will start period number 3 on the power play. They will have 37 seconds on the power play. And then we will go from there. So we'll see how it goes. But like I said, there will be an ice cut now. So we'll have a little bit of an extended break here. And then we will be back for period number 3. So you guys can hang in there with us. And we'll bring you hopefully an exciting finish and a winning finish for our Jackets. All right, welcome back, Jackets fans, for perhaps the most important period of hockey for the season for the Jackets here. They find themselves trailing 1-0, but they will start the period on a abbreviated power play. They have 37 seconds left on that power play. The Jackets will need to win the draw and get it down into the zone to give themselves as much time as possible on the power play to try to get one here early, to try to maybe get some momentum for the rest of the period and take this one all the way to a victory and a 1-0 start on the district weekend here. So both goalies have played fantastic so far, but it was a Kinchlow goal for Armstrong. That is the only point on the board. That was assisted by some lazy defense by the Jackets, who did not get onto the puck fast enough and gave her a second opportunity to sneak one by Hill. And that's where we stand. So the Jackets have Day, Taylor, Lemmerbrock, Prawl, and Davies. Their power play line as they try to get this one tied up quickly here. So here we go. Period 3 about to begin. Jackets will win the draw. Prawl's got it. She's going to dump it into the zone. We got 30 seconds left on the power play. No one's chasing after it, though. Now it's picked up by Lemmerbrock, but cut off by Fuchs. She can't clear the zone. Taylor has it. That shot trying to be redirected by Lemmerbrock. We got 18 seconds left on the power play. This one loose. Day takes a stick to the head. No call. Did they get it? They did get it. So a high stick on, I believe it was, looks like it's Weibel skating off into the box. So for 10 seconds here, the Jackets will have a 5-on-3, and then we'll have a power play for 1:50. So 10-second opportunity here. If you can win this draw and win it back and get a quick shot off, we'll see. But they can't control the draw. But this one's picked up by Prawl. We got 5 seconds left. Finds Davies. That shot comes all the way in. Grand will just glove it up. No screen in front of her. So it was an easy find for her. 1 second left on the 5-on-3. So Jackets will just have to do it as a regular power play here, but they have been given an opportunity here early to tie this one up. Here, fourth man out for Armstrong. Now this one's going to be picked up by Day. Day's going to turn. She's going to shoot. That one's loose. Lemmerbrock gets the follow-up, and the game is tied with 16:09 left. Jackets finally capitalize on a power play opportunity. Day gets the shot, rebound out front. Lemmerbrock gets the stick on it and buries it. We're tied 1-1, 16:09 left.
Lauren!
They'll leave the same 5 out there. So we got 5-on-5 hockey. Jackets tie it up on the 5th penalty on the Arrows. Jackets are finally able to get one through. Day's going to be able to find Taylor now. Taylored out. She defense back. She gets by one. Can she get they can't get the stick. Day's got it, though. She's going to turn. She's going to look. She's going to find Prawl. Prawl shot. That one, Taylor tried to redirect it. It's picked up by Guntram. She'll throw it up the near boards. Prawl there to cut it off. Day finds Davies. That shot is blocked and up over the goal. Loose puck. Taylor's got it now. Taylor leaves it for Day. Day's going to look. Shows it out front. Tries to hit Taylor. They could not connect. Now Taylor's going to find Bestranson. No. Hill's got it. Hill's going to have to throw that one all around. That one's going to be picked up by Bestranson and cleared out of the zone. Now here comes Shermatz with it. Shermatz tries a centering pass, but that one's turned away by Crick, Talibi, Thomas, Prawl, and Bestranson out there right now. Prawl will chip it up to herself. She will throw it up and out of the zone, and that will go all the way down for an icing with 14:42 left here in the third period. So the Jackets get the early third period goal, the equalizer, off the stick of Avery Limmerbrock to tie this thing up at 1. We've got Crick, we've got Thomas, Bestranson, Talibi, and Weaver. This one's controlled. That's a quick shot off the face-off. Turned away by Hill. Weaver trying to get it up the far boards. Can't do it. Fuchs cuts it off. She will drive in. She's going to go around. She's met by Bestranson there. She'll find Floric. Floric does a lot of work behind the goal for the Arrows. And now we've got a whistle as the goal is dislodged, and 14:24 left here in the third. Face-off controlled by Crick. Thrown up the boards by Bestranson out. Here comes Talibi. Jackets got a 2-on-1 developing. Talibi's shot is wide and too hard. That's going to come all the way down. Now here comes the Arrows back, but they can't connect on the centering pass. Back to Talibi. Talibi leaves it to Thomas, but it's in her skates. Thomas tries to kick it up. Now Weibel has it. She will throw it out to the far boards and cleared by the Arrows. Jackets offsides. 13:54 left. Here comes Busick, here comes Meek, and here comes Williams for the Jackets. Hayden and Lingle. That's your 5 for the Jackets. Controlled by the Jackets. Here comes Hayden. Hayden's going to drive into the zone. Her shot off. Turned away by LeGrand. Now it's picked up by Meek. Williams trying to get it. Centering pass. Busick was almost there on the back door. Now here comes the Arrows. Turned away by Hayden. Seifert will dump it into the zone for the Arrows. Chased down by Lingle. She's got Kinchlow on her back now. Lingle trying to clear it up. She can't. This one's dumped out by Williams, and it will be chased down by the Arrows. Lewis will dump it back in for Armstrong. This one's thrown around the far boards. Williams can't control it. Now it's a loose puck. Hayden will battle with Seifert. Hayden turns it off, turns it away. Picked up by Kinchlow. She turns, and that one's blocked, and then finally cleared by Williams with 13 minutes left here in the third. Jackets getting a change here. Prawl and Falk will come out on D. Tailored out right now. This one's flipped up out by Prawl, picked up by the Arrows. Thrown back in. Here they come now. Zahorchak with it. She centers it. Day will cut that one off, but the shot is still off by Taylor and held on to by Hill with 12:39 remaining. Day, Limmerbrock, tailored out there now, along with Prawl and Falk. This one is controlled by the Arrows, and now it's loose, and it's going to be picked up by Falk. Falk tries to get it out to Limmerbrock, and they will be able to clear the zone. Now a loose puck is gathered by Taylor. Taylor throws it in. Prawl will throw it right back out, trying to. Now Taylor has it. Taylor gets by one. She's going to get Limmerbrock. Limmerbrock's going to race into the zone. She will dump it in. Jackets will give chase. Battle for Day's got it. She tries to get it to Taylor. Prawl has it now. She'll dump it in. Limmerbrock can't get to it, though. So Horchak will clear it out of the zone. Now it's picked up by Falk. She loses control. Battle for on the far boards. Day has it now. Day's going to stop, get by one. Another one off the bench. Too much traffic, but she's still got it somehow. And now it's going to get loose. Now can they get back? Fuchs is going to get there. She's got Davies on her. Her shot is held on to by Hill with 11:39 left in period number 3 here. Jackets will come out with Weaver and Bestranson on defense. Crick, Davies, and Talibi on the offense. Defensive zone face-off will be taken by Crick here. Looks like we got something. No, they were trying to clear something off the ice. And this one's controlled by the Arrows. That one's blocked. Loose puck. And now it's Florak and Weaver giving it. Florak's going to leave it for Tutak. That one's thrown back behind the goal. Chased down by Fuchs. She leaves it out to the point. That shot is blocked by Crick. Now it's Tutak with it. Tutak's got it. She's going to leave it for Weibel. And Weibel will throw it back down around the boards. Davies can't get there. It's Fuchs with it. Fuchs out to the point. Back around. Bestranson's going to get it now. Her pass is blocked. Weibel has it. That shot is blocked by Crick. Florak's got it now. It's turned away now by Weaver and Crick. This one's finally cleared. Shermatz is racing after it. LeGrand will play it and leave it for Shermatz. Shermatz will just get it now, and she will not be able to get it by Davies, though. Davies has it, though. Davies is taken down, and that will be a trip. And that will be another power play opportunity for the Jackets with 10:31 left here in the third. Oh, it will be Shermatz going to the box for the Arrows. And the Jackets, who capitalized on a power play to start this third period, have another opportunity here. They've got their power play line out. And Day will take the draw here. She will get it back to Davies. Davies, that shot is blocked. Now picked up by Lemmerbrock, finds Taylor. A lot of traffic there. Now Davies has it. She chips it up to Taylor. She will backhand it into Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock has it now. She'll circle around with it, leave it to Davies. Shot! Turn away! Day's getting it! She couldn't get a lot on it, though. Now Prahl has it. Prahl's shot is blocked. That one is not picked up yet. Day, it's too many Jackets in the way there. Seifert's got it. She can't clear the zone. Thrown in! Redirected, but good save by LeGrand. Now Prahl has it. That shot is blocked. Minute 18 on the power play. Taylor has it now. She'll find Davies. Davies keeps it in. She'll throw it back up the boards. Can't connect with Taylor, though. The Arrows are tired. They got a tired PK line out there. Can the Jackets take advantage of it? Back and forth come the Jackets as they try to get something going. Taylor's got it. She can't get it on her blade, though. That one's kept in by Day. She can't find it. Jackets have to reset. And offsides, 45 seconds left on the power play. Jackets did a good job of keeping it in the zone. They just weren't getting a lot of shots on goal. LeGrand did make a great save on a redirect. And with 9:16 left here in the third, 45 seconds left on the power play. Jackets have Talibi, Thomas, Crick out there with Hayden and Bestranson. This one's going to come down all the way where Bestranson will have to collect it. She will lose it to Fuchs now. She throws it up. Miller's got it. Miller will throw it right back down. Bestranson has it. 25 seconds left. Crick's got it. That one, Tutak. Got to get something going the other way. Tutak's going to circle around with it and kill some time. That shot is blocked into the skates of Thomas. She clears the zone, but the Jackets are on the power play. You wouldn't think of it right now by the way this one is going. 5 seconds left on the power play. Jackets are not going to be able to succeed on this one as there's only 1 second left on the Shermatz penalty, and it will be a missed opportunity here for the Jackets. So they've got Meek, they've got Williams and Busick out there with Falk and Prahl, and this one's controlled by the Jackets. Full strength is Armstrong. Morris has it. Now it's Ginn for the Arrows. She will streak down. She's met by Prahl. Battled for it with Meek. Loose puck, and now it's held along the boards. 2 Jackets, 2 Arrows. Battle for it. Busick's going to step in now for the Jackets. And they will finally blow the whistle. 7:59 left here in the third. And we will have a face-off. This one controlled by the Jackets. Falk's trying to dump it out of the zone. Morris will cut that one off. Now Morris and Falk will battle with it. Morris will come out with it. She tries to short-side it. She's met. Loose puck. Weibel's got it. That one's blocked by Williams. That'll go to the far corner. Morris tries to center it. That one's blocked. She's battling with Prawl. Prawl will finally just throw it out of the zone for the Jackets and for an icing with 7.5 minutes left here in period 3. Jackets will get fresh D out there as Hayden and Lingle will skate out there. Here comes Day, Taylor, and Lemmerbrock as well. So fresh 5 for the Jackets. Day will take this defensive zone draw, and she will control it here, and she gets it. And now Lemmerbrock's able to chip it out all the way down. Can Taylor get there? No, icing. 7:17 left. So Jackets will have to clear the zone again as Lemmerbrock just threw it out a little too far for Taylor to be able to get to it. Controlled by the Jackets. Lingle has it. She will get it over to Hayden. Hayden will chip it back to Day. Now Day's got it. She finds Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock turns. She's got Taylor. She's got Taylor on the run. We got one-on-one. Taylor and Weibel. Shot! Goal! That is a goal, and the Jackets take the lead 2-1 with 7:01 left here in the third. So the Jackets a great job of clearing the zone there as Day finds Lemmerbrock, and Lemmerbrock finds a streaking Taylor who finds the top left corner just over the shoulder of LeGrand, and now the Jackets hold the lead here. 7:01 left. Can they hold on to it? They'll keep the same 3 offense out there. You got Bestranson and Weaver on defense. Now here comes Day into the zone. She leaves it for Lemmerbrock. That shot just wide. Now it's back out to Bestranson. She can't keep it into the zone. And that'll be offsides with 6:45 left here. Jackets will keep the same 5 out there. We'll have a center ice face-off here. And this one's controlled by Taylor. She chips it into the Jacket zone. Taylor will get it and clear the zone. Now Armstrong will have to reset. Bestranson trying to get there. And what do we got here? Interference.
Good call, good call.
On Zahorch. Who is it? Oh, it's Bestranson. So Bestranson gets the... So Jackets will have to kill off a penalty here. They've killed off 2 so far, and they'll have to kill off a third here as Bestranson in the box for interference. But that's the way it goes sometimes, and we got to do our best to clear it. Haydom's going to chip it out of the zone. Good play by Nellie Haydom. Now Valeri's going to track it down. Talibi there to try to put some pressure on her. Back it goes as that one will bounce off. That one will not go down. This one will be played by LeGrand. Here comes Tutak now. She'll race up with it. She finds Fuchs. Fuchs will bring it into the zone. That one's chipped away by Prawl. Thrown back in. Fuchs has it now. She will circle around with it. She leaves it for Tutak here. She will shot is blocked. Can Talibi get it out of the zone? She does. This one will roll just wide. And with 1:10 left on the Bestranson minor and 5:41 in the period, Jackets will get Falk Prawl, Davies, and Busick out there now. Well, let's see if Reagan Davies can do her thing and kill off 1:10 by skating around with this one. She's trying to get possession here. She's going to tie up the center, though. Falk tried to get out of the zone. That one's chipped back in, though. Prawl's got it. Prawl's going to do it herself. She's going to try to put it up on the boards. And she is doing a good job of it. Now she's joined by Davies. That one's going to come out. Davies is going to do it now. Davies will chip it up, try to get it past Seifert. She does. Davies is going to race up out of the zone. She'll stop with it. She will get some traffic. 33 seconds left on the PK here. Reagan doing her best. Reagan Davies penalty kill here. She just kills some time here. And finally, they blow the whistle. 21 seconds left on the Bestranson Minor. 4:52 in the period. Here comes some fresh skaters for Armstrong now. They'll get a fresh 5 out for the power play. And this one controlled by Armstrong. Shermatz will backhand it into the Jacket zone. Prawl's going to try to get there. She throws it up the far boards. 2-tack there to pick it off. She's going to hold on to it now. She's going to skate around with it. Her centering pass is turned away. Morris has it now. She's battling with Jackets full strength now as here comes Thomas as the 5th skater for the Jackets. The Jackets kill off the 3rd penalty. This one is... it gets in to tie the game. So that one finds a slot in by Hill, and with 4:21 left, we're tied at 2. Jackets kill the penalty, but Armstrong gets the even strength goal to knot this thing back up. Looks like it was 2-tack that was able to find the back of the net for the Arrows. So Jackets will have to try to take the lead back here as Day will get it. She will win it back to Lingle. Lingle's going to have to chase it down, though. She'll chip it up. That one's chipped back in. Now Day has it. She will throw it up on the far boards. Miller has it. Lingle will chip it up here. The Jackets can get a 2-on-1 if they can get this going here. Here comes Taylor. She'll get around. She throws it out front. That one's turned away by LeGrand. Now Hayden will step up. Hayden in heavy traffic. That one's thrown around. Now Taylor has it. She tries to get it back behind the goal, but that's turned away. This one's thrown out of the zone by Armstrong. Hayden can't keep it in. It's offside. 3:41 remaining in the 3rd. Here comes Bestranson and Weaver now out on defense. Taylor, Day, and Lemmerbrock will stay out on the offense. 3:41 remaining. This one controlled by the Jackets, but now it's picked off by Kinchlow. Kinchlow, one of the goal scorers for Armstrong. She'll dump it into the zone. This one's picked up by Bestranson. She can't make contact with Taylor. That one might come all the way on goal. Actually, it will be just wide icing with 3:22 left. Now, to give you a heads up, if this thing does end in a tie in regulation, there will be a 10-minute 3-on-3. So a 10-minute 3-on-3 in overtime. If that is still tied, then it will be a 3-player shootout before going to sudden death to get a winner. But there will be a victor. Day trying to get there. She's cut off now. Now picked up by Weibel. Loose puck. Battled for it. Now Davies out there. Now this one is Weaver. Weaver's got it. She's going to get a lot of traffic back there. Now Day battling back there. She's going to win out with it. She's trying to get it up to Davies. She does. Davies chips it out but can't get it out of the zone. Weaver's got it. Now we got a dislodged goal and 2:45 left in the 3rd.
Just put it on.
2:45 in the third. Jackets will get some fresh skaters out there. Crick, Talibi, Falk, Prawl, and Davies out now. So here we go. Davies takes the draw. This one's controlled by the Arrows. They'll dump it back behind the goal. Crick will throw it out. Talibi trying to clear the zone. Can't do it. It's a loose puck. 3 Jackets over there. They can't get it. It'll come back to Prawl. Prawl trying to get it to Davies. Davies has it. She gets it out. Talibi trying to get by Weibel. Can't do it. Now here comes Tutak. She had the game tying goal just a little while ago. And Hill will hold on to this one. 2:18 left here in the third. Defensive zone face-off taken by Crick, controlled by the Jackets. Falk has it now. She'll turn. She'll fire it up here to Crick. Crick's going to get it now. She'll clear the zone. She chips it up, trying to get it to Talibi. That one's too far. Shermatz has it now. Shermatz will circle around with it. She will try to get it out of the zone. Can't do it. This is loose, though. Loose and picked up by Seifert. Now picked off by Crick. Offside on the Jackets as that puck was kicked in by the Arrows, and Talibi hadn't cleared the zone yet. We are under 2 minutes left. 1:54 left. We are tied at 2. Crick will take the neutral zone face-off. This one is picked up by the Arrows. It is Morris trying to run it in. Now turned around by Crick. She can't clear the zone as Guntram will keep it in. She'll battle with Crick. And now it is picked up by Seifert. Seifert shot. No, not gloved by Hill. That one comes all the way through, and it'll be thrown down by Prawl. 1:29 left. 1:29 left. Jackets will send out Busick, Thomas, and Meek. Hayden and Lingle. Meek will take this draw here, and it will be controlled by the Arrows. Arrows, shot block. Thrown out, picked up by Tutek. She's going to circle around with it. Busick picks her up. No one else picks her up. That shot is high. That comes out to Miller. She tries to backhand it in. Hayden, Thomas trying to get it out. Can't do it. Fuchs has it. Thomas will battle with her. Meek will join into the battle. We're just over a minute. Hayden trying to get it. Now it's picked up. Shot right into the bread basket of Hill, and 55.2 seconds left. Jackets will get Bestranson, Weaver, Taylor, Day, and Lemmerbrock out now. We are under a minute. Can the Jackets pull off some sort of miracle here and put a goal in late and take this in regulation? Let's see. It'll start with the face-off here. Day will take it. She will control it back to Weaver. Weaver's going to throw it up the far boards. This one thrown right back in, though, by the Arrows. Now they will get it there. Morris is met by Bestranson. This one's out front. Weaver gets it up to Taylor. Taylor's got Lemmerbrock with her. Taylor's going to drive into the zone. She cannot get around the first defense. This one shot in by Bestranson wide. It comes all the way out. We are under 30 seconds. This one comes all the way out to Bestranson. Bestranson throws it up. Block. Can Day get there? Day's got it. Can she get it on her stick? She can't. Valeri will turn it away for the Arrows. Now it's loose. 10 seconds left, and we got a slash. So we got a slash on Armstrong. And so for the final 8.8 seconds, the Jackets will be on the power play. So 8.8 seconds left, the power play. Now if it ends in a tie here and they go into overtime, the Jackets will start 4-on-3. For the overtime. Day is going to try to win this one back. It's over to Lemmerbrock. She gets a shot that's blocked and cleared out of the zone, and that should do it. So Davies will track it down, and that will do it, and we are going to overtime. So we're tied at 2. 1:51 left on the power play when the Jackets start this thing off, and we will be getting ready for an overtime. We'll be right back here in just a second. All right, back here for overtime. So the Jackets will start the period on a 4-on-3 as that penalty will carry over into overtime. Jackets will be on a power play for 1:51. It is, I believe it is sudden death overtime, so if they score, it's over. So first one to score, it's over. Jackets will have a 4-on-3. It looks like they're going to go with Davies, Limmerbrock, Prawl, and Taylor. Hill and LeGrand will switch sides as the teams will be switching sides as well. So now the Jackets will be going left to right on your screen, as they will try to get this one in overtime. That's a reminder, the Jackets have not defeated the Arrows this year. They have tied them twice, but have lost the other 4 matches. So this one here is another chance for the Jackets to finally get the win over Armstrong, and it would be the biggest one. This one here in the districts would go a long way. Here we go, 152 they put on there. So now we got 152. Jackets will win it. Here comes Davies. She's going to get it to Prawl. Prawl's going to throw it in. Chased down by Shermatz now. She's going to get it. She will try to clear the zone, but it's stepped up by Limmerbrock. Limmerbrock will turn. She's got Davies. Her shot is blocked. That one will go wide. Prawl's going to get there. Prawl's got it now. Prawl's going to look. She turns. He was looking to get Davies streaking down the middle. That one was blocked. 1:25 left. Limmerbrock, fire! Pulled down by LeGrand. She had Prawl in front of her and everything, but LeGrand was able to find that one and hold on to it. 1:20 left on the Jackets power play. Limmerbrock will take the draw here. She will control it back to Davies. This one is redirected, and LeGrand again with a great save. 1:13 left. So 2 opportunities for the Jackets here. Like with the screener out front, that time Prawl was able to even get a stick on that one, but LeGrand gobbles it up and holds on to it. Now this one will be controlled but not cleared by Armstrong. Shot in! That one's turned away. Taylor has it. She will circle around. She finds Limmerbrock. Over to Davies. Davies drives in. Shot! That one's turned away. A lot of traffic out front. That one blocked. Thrown around. Now Taylor's going to get it. And they're going to get a trip on Prawl. So with 8:57 left here in the overtime, the Jackets will send one to the box. And we will be, I believe, how they will do this. Will they just go 4-on-4?
Should go 3-on-3, and then I guess they'll jump out.
Oh, so it's 3-on-3. So it'll be 3-on-3 here. And then at 50 seconds from now, the Arrows will have a power play for 1:10. So 3-on-3 for the next 50 seconds. We got Day, we got Davies. Day, Davies, and Bestranson. Day will take this draw here, and she will win it, and Davies has got it. So it's got 3-on-3, so you got to just go with it. Davies, worry about the PK later. Davies is going to get around Seifert. That shot, look, Day couldn't get there for the rebound, though. Bestranson will have to circle around. She will find Davies. Davies is going to get by one. Shot in the breadbasket. Jackets have a 2-on-1 there. Davies shoots it right into the breadbasket. You got to look sometimes. You got an open skater racing down on the open end of the goal. Day, Crick, and Bestranson out there now. Davies will take a break. She was out there for a long shift there. 8:32 left in the overtime. 25 seconds left on the 3-on-3. Day will get this one back to Crick. Crick's going to backhand it in. It will be battled for. Two-tack and Day will battle. Two-tack's going to come out with it. Here she comes now. Two-tack's going to skate up with it. She will throw it in. That one's wide. Now it's chased down by Weibel. Cut off by the Jackets, though. Now picked up by Bestranson. 4-on-3 now. This one shot in, and LeGrand will hold on to it. She'll flip it out to two-tack. Jackets are short-handed. They need to get back. It's 4-on-3. Two-tack back. And this one, Crick can't get it. Shot wide. Now it's picked up by Crick. 45 seconds left on the PK for the Jackets. Day's got it. She's going to flip it over into the corner. Crick's going to battle over there. Day will skate off. Out comes Taylor. Thrown across now. Fuchs has it. 2-on-1 developing here for the Arrows, but Morris can't handle the pass. Hayden is going to skate into traffic. Shot high and over the goal. This one tipped in. Still loose. Morris has it now. Morris is going to skate with it. She'll leave it for Shermatz. That one will get out of the zone. An offside, and the Jackets are full strength, and we will now be 3-on-3 with 6:57 left here in overtime. Limmerbrock coming out. Taylor, Hayden will stay out for the Jackets. We'll have a center ice face-off. This is when your legs are tested. 3-on-3 overtime hockey here. Let's see what the Jackets have in the tank here. This one's controlled by the Jackets. Hayden will race up with it. She will get by Weibel, will actually knock it away. Now Seifert has it. She'll throw it along the boards here where Limmerbrock's going to collect it. She's going to get by. Oh, she tries to stuff it short side. Can't do it. Now Taylor has it. Taylor's got it. She's going to leave it for Hayden. Hayden shot right into the glove of LeGrand. She follows it easily and holds on to it. 6:31 left here in overtime. Hayden will skate off. Falk will come out on defense. Falk, Limmerbrock, Taylor. That's your three for the Jackets. Two-tack, Miller, and Fuchs for the Arrows. This one is controlled by the Jackets. Falk, shot, deflected by Miller. Now picked up by Limmerbrock. She throws it out there to the Arrows. Now Fuchs is going to center it over to Two-tack. Two-tack shot, turned away. Taylor gets a stick on it to save it. Now it's short side. Hill will hold on to it. Wow, an open goal, and somehow Taylor is able to get a stick on it to prevent the wide open goal here. Now here comes Day, Davies, and Prawl with 6:08 left here in overtime. Day will take the draw here. She tries to get it back to Prawl. Now Prawl has it. Prawl's going to find Davies. Davies has got one-on-one. They've got numbers. Shot is high, though. Now here comes Tutak with it. She's going to flip it out to Fuchs. They can't connect. Now Prawl has it. Prawl's going to find Davies. Davies to Day. Day back to Davies. Kissed out in front of her. Could not connect. Now Morris out for the Arrows. She's picked up by Day. Day's going to race in. Day, shot, short side, no. And Day get there. Day can't lift it. Gets it, the goal! 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 Jackets win! Jackets win! 3-2. 5:25 left in overtime. The Jackets get it in. I don't know if they'll give it to Day or Davies. It doesn't matter. It's a game winner. And the Jackets are 1-0 on the weekend with a big win over Armstrong. What a game. So that's the way you start a weekend, everybody. A 3-2 overtime thriller here. The Jackets knock off the Arrows from Armstrong on a goal. Not again, I don't know if it was Day that it was already in before Davies chipped it in or not. But it was a goal nonetheless, and the Jackets are now 1-0, and they are back in action tomorrow. They play at 11:40. They take on the Gilmore Gladiators. And then they have a 6 o'clock game tomorrow night against Steel City Selects. So, but we get a win here tonight, a big win for the Jackets. 3-2 in overtime. I want to thank Kurt Limmerbrock for operating the camera. And a shout out, as always, to Stephen, Rob, and Miller, who are actually here tonight in attendance. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in to an exciting game. We will talk with you guys tomorrow morning at Chiller Dublin for game number 2 of the districts as the Jackets take on the Gilmore Gladiators. Again, that game time, 11:40. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your evening.